Gemini, September overview. I'm taking a look and see what's going on. It is a general reading. Only take what resonates. Leave the rest for someone else. Roles can be reversed. Also, remember, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, and your stellium for a full picture of your situation. Okay. So, what does Gemini need to know this month, the month of September? What does Gemini need to know? Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. You got Nine of Pentacles here, followed by the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. There is something here, either a new passion project, something you're very passionate about that could earn you good ass money. I couldn't get it out. Like very, very practical steps towards this is going to get you some good money. You got Nine of Pentacles. This is leading you to abundance. So I would absolutely tell you to keep going in that direction. You are going in that direction, but you need to be patient. That's the other thing too. All right. So don't pivot too early if it doesn't pan out the way that you want it to because you're being impatient. This really has it has the ability to really make you money. Okay. Give me more. All right. You got High Priestess here with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Are you giving somebody silent treatment? There's something here where it's like, I'm going to give them silent treatment because of the way they talk to me. Looks like whatever they said was kind of spiteful or may have been cruel the way that they said it. I don't think that this person was thinking very clearly. I feel like they were speaking in some sort of rage. Page of Cups. They will return with their tail tucked between their legs, wanting to offer up some sort of like small gesture to you. I don't know if you'll talk to them. You're giving them silent treatment though. Yeah, I don't know. If you do communicate with them, I don't feel like I feel like it's cold. I feel like the way that you're coming across is very cold. Give me more for Gemini, what they need to know. It's still kind of talking about this. I feel like this might be something that's kind of important to you. This might be family, friends. It's somebody that was very close to you. And I guess this is why this energy is kind of heavy here because it wants to keep talking about it. I'm trying to talk about something else. I do see you just distancing yourself because you feel like however this person came across was very foolish, is very immature, irresponsible the way that they came at you. You just don't want anything to do with it. You feel like this person's not going to learn. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's what I just heard. All right, give me more for Gemini. What else do they need to know? Mm. There's something that you may have to take an unconventional approach towards in order for you to gain the recognition or gain the rewards that you're trying to achieve. And I say unconventional. Well, I mean, it could really be unconventional, not the norm, but it could also just be unconventional in the sense of like not your particular norm. There is something here that's holding you back. You need to get outside the box. You might even have to be a little bit of a rebel in order for this new method to gain traction. I don't even know what that's about. I mean, it sounds like career. I'm going to assume it sounds like career, or maybe if you play a sport or some sort of goal that you have. I feel like it's around that. Okay, career. Let's take a look at your career. Hmm. Someone's trying to pull the okey doke on you. You have somebody here that thinks you're gullible and that they can manipulate you, which I think is very interesting. You're too smart for that. You have the strength card here. You're holding back. You're just observing. You're not going towards it. You're holding back. What I also find is that you're not allowing this person, although they may be trying to take that power away from you, you're not allowing them to take that power away from you. I see you still doing what the fuck you want to do. You could be dealing with a Leo, another Gemini, or an Aries. Give me more. Or somebody who has one of those placements in their, you know, the major chart, the big three, or Mars. Something about work is feeling a little, you may feel a little antisocial, like you just need to distance yourself from people. Immaturity, that's what it is. You have people that are petty, immature, that's around you, and you're like, no, I don't really want to deal with that. I'm just going to completely distance myself. I think that's the best thing for me to do. For some of you, you are even deciding to maybe possibly walk away and completely leave uh, who you are working for or working with. You just feel disappointed in how things have unfolded. Mm-hmm. For some of you, you even feel like you might be stuck. There's no movement. You're just kind of stuck, circling the same old, same old. It's become stale. It's become bleh. There's no growth opportunity. And that is also another reason as to why some of you may be, you know, deciding to distance yourself or deciding to walk away from something familiar. Give me more. Some of you will be quietly quitting. Some of y'all are going to be quietly quitting in September. I see, like, I see you not taking on as much. So let's say, for example, you're a person that usually will delegate things to yourself, or they always delegate things to you, or you're the one who volunteers to do certain things. I do see you slowly removing yourself from that, not taking on those responsibilities. And like I said, slowly and quietly, because you're doing this very strategically. So that way it's not caught. I feel like you're planning something else. Give me more. Oh, frick. I didn't mean to take all of this, but I will take all of this. There's definitely intention behind what you're about to do. So this feels like a delay. This doesn't feel like you being spontaneous and taking a leap of faith and going to start this new venture or start this new job. But what I do feel like is everything that you're doing is very intentional. There may even be a little bit of hesitation that's there, simply because you're walking away from something that feels very familiar, you're going towards something that is new. But I also feel like whatever you're going towards, it is more in alignment with who you're becoming. It's more in alignment with what you really want to do. I don't think that the decision is a bad decision. I feel like it's the right thing for you. And you also feel more grounded. You feel level-headed, like your heart and your mind, the twins, they're agreeing with this. So I like it. Leave a bad situation if you're in one. Not everybody's going to resonate with that, but for the ones that do, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. All right. Your current situation. Singles, what's going on for you? Looks like somebody's trying to reconcile with you. Come to maybe some compromises, but they're trying to move things along. You got Cancer energy here. Now, their decisions in the past is actually what led to the chaos. what led to the disruption between the two of you. I don't know. You may feel like this person is trying to force this union, trying to force the newness on you. You even question whether or not this person's mouth and their actions link up. They match up. Hmm. There's going to be a lot of discussion in the month of September about you kind of letting go of, I personally feel like you letting go of a grudge, or you letting go of something from the past and trying to get you to want to move forward with them. But I do feel like for you on your side, there's a lot of confusion that's surrounding you as far as with what you want to do. You're going to weigh out all of your options, all of your choices, whether that be choices with different people, or if I go this direction, what's going to happen? If I go this direction, what's going to happen when dealing with them? Now, for the people that are dealing with a person, how's your person thinking and feeling about you? The singles in this part may line up together, so don't be surprised if they do. Your person is thinking and feeling confused, but at the same time, I also feel like this person is very guarded. They're like in this very bullheaded stance. You guys may have had an argument, and that could be the reason as to why they are like this at this time. But I also feel like this person feels burnt out. Burnt out with whatever was discussed or whatever's been going on. You got some pettiness, some immaturity. This person's trying to also act as though they're nonchalant, that like they don't care. They're allowing their ego to get in the way, pretending like it's not that deep. You got 11:11 on the clock right now. How are you thinking and feeling in September? You feel kind of emotionally unavailable to this person, trying to protect yourself. Lovers. Devil. Shit. I feel like you're pulling your power back. This is what that feels like. The devil can make you feel powerless, right? So the devil is taking away that power, or it's the misconception, or I guess not the misconception, but I mean, I guess it can be, but it's the mind that is giving that power away, because these people are chained up, but they can easily get out of these chains. The chains are very loose, so they're not really helpless, but it is the state of mind. That is the literal definition of giving your power away. There could also be dependencies, limitations that are there. But I feel like what you're doing is you're taking that power back. This is your card as well. Those are the twins. That's you, Gemini. Both sides. You're choosing to pull back, put that power back into you. What was the problem? It felt like the happiness was superficial. And I feel like it's because this person does do that surface level shit. You didn't want the surface level stuff. So it just felt like the happiness wasn't real. For one of y'all may have been arguing about the potential of growing or going deeper. What's the outcome for October? October. What the fuck? September. Lord have mercy. I hope that this doesn't mean, because I was once again a Freudian slip. And I think I did a Freudian slip on the last one. If I saying October, this shit might roll into October. I hope not. Only time will tell. But I did not mean to say October. September. What's the outcome for September? Hermit in the reverse. Ten of Swords. And you got Temperance. There's an array of things here. Number one, this is a timing card. This is all about time. So I do feel like over time, which could also mean that it does roll into October. Sorry. But you have the Hermit in the reverse and the Ten of Swords. Somebody is playing victim. Somebody is victimizing themselves. I do personally feel like it's that other party, because you're pulling back your energy. So somebody is coming across as like, oh, I am the victim. Number one, this is somebody, once again, who doesn't want to look at themselves. They don't want to be introspective. They don't want to see what they're doing. They're only going to look at what you've done. So I don't see the situation fixing itself unless you, I don't know. I do feel like you yourself are looking at this logically, truthfully, and you're like, we just don't align. We just can't work as a team. So I think that you are doing what you need to do as far as like seeing the reality of the situation, but I do feel like this is the boy that cried wolf on the side of your person. So okay. For zodiac signs, I have Capricorn, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Gemini, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Cancer. All right. All signs, their sign. Let's go ahead and take a look here. All signs, their sign. All signs, their sign. Okay. If you are dealing with an Aries, some of y'all may have a little bit of it feels like you guys are stuck. There's a cycle that you guys need to close out. If you don't, you guys are going to be stuck. You're going to be stuck in the past, stuck in the conflict, whatever this is, stuck in the bad habits. There's change that needs to happen in order for this to continue to move forward. If not, you will be stuck. If you're dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus likes things how they are. Hopefully you do too. But I feel like the Taurus is, they're good. They're good with how things are. They feel like it's very stable connection. If you are dealing with another Gemini, oops. Oh, there you go. Watch out for your Gemini. They're kind of controlling. Okay? Don't get familiar with that. Don't be okay with that. Don't allow them to control you. But you do have a Gemini here that may be a little bit controlling because they're wanting to keep you where you are. They don't want you to go anywhere. They're comfortable with that as well. This might have even been somebody here who had a controlling parent and they are now kind of like that too. If you're dealing with a Cancer, I don't see reconciliation at this time, at least not in September. I feel like the Cancer, they're not going to, they're refusing to compromise. If you are dealing with a Leo, the Leo wants to move forward, but I also feel like they're not thinking clearly as well. Yeah, I want to move forward, but I don't know where we're going. This is somebody who will say, I just want to go with the flow. If you're dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo wants your body parts. The Virgo wants more than friendship. So they want friends with benefits, but I don't feel like they are emotionally available. If you're dealing with a Libra, there's a fear, there's trauma and a fear from commitment. This may be the reason as to why they evade it. You have somebody here that has a very hard time being in relationships because I feel like maybe they've been cheated on or betrayed and they carry that with them. They still haven't healed from that. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, Scorpio's hiding stuff from you and they're continuing to hide things from you. They've been doing it for a while. They like to kind of keep you in the dark. They don't necessarily want you to see something, whether it's about themselves or about what they're doing. If you are dealing with a Sagittarius, the Sagittarius has been doing a lot of self-reflection. The reason they're doing the self-reflection is because they're in love with you. And they're trying to figure out if they should commit to this and offer you something. So if they've been kind of quiet, that's the reason, is like they're soul searching and they're trying to figure out what they should do next. If you were dealing with a Capricorn, your Capricorn has an attitude problem. Like they have a temper problem, temper tantrums, temper problem. There's something that's very imbalanced. It could be in relation to their money situation and that's what's creating it. But I do feel like this person is going to work on their temper, but still don't take bad treatment. If you were dealing with an Aquarius, the Aquarius feels like this isn't going to work. But at the same time, they can't accept that either. So I feel like they're torn. This person is torn. If you are dealing with a Pisces, the Pisces is very charming. The Pisces might feel like a little love bomby, but it's honestly because they feel like there's potential in this. They can see this growing and being like long term. All right, Gemini, that is what I got for you guys today. Thank you so much. Until next time, take care.